What's up, baby dolls? We're going to go through some stories today about the Landwolf lore. Now, you see, friends, in crypto, you need a competitive edge. And guess what? Everybody's throwing out stories and narratives and what's going on and who attacked who. It's crazy, isn't it? We still have plenty to go in the bull market. We're going to play some nice, gentle angel music for everyone, just so we can remember this. Now, friends, we are looking at the Landwolf 0615, otherwise known as 615 chart here, okay? So this is it, still holding a floor, but there's been a bit of dilemma recently, friends, because there's been some vampire attacking, okay? So the one you're seeing here, what we do is we look at the address at the very, very end, okay? If you scroll down here, you can see it says 615. You see this 0615? That's the address that the one personally I'm holding, and the one that I will keep telling my friends and family, hey man, if you want to throw it in for a Ribbeting thesis, that's pretty much it. Because what's been happening, friends, is recently Landwolf, see, this thing popped out of nowhere, okay? Popped out of nowhere, and there was success that appeared here. Now you have, if you go check down on a 1 hour chart, you can just get to see, okay, as this thing went up, what ends up happening? You see that? So, friends, from here, man, it ends up going nuts. It ends up doing freaking, what's that, 205x. So, what plays out from this is people get jealous. Okay, people get jealous and they start vampire attacking because they're like, oh, okay, let's go steal. So, this is actually what happens, friends. So, remember, the real Landwolf, the original community, is 615. So, what actually happened is, okay, memes, culture, it all spawns with Pepe, okay, a year ago. So if you remember, right, this is what actually plays out. In April 2023, okay, around here, Pepe spawns. So Pepe literally spawns and it does its magical run up to the Binance exchange. You're like, whoa, that's amazing. But what ends up happening next is crazy because somebody, as soon as Pepe launched, these people knew from Boys Club, they go and launch Landwolf, okay? Now, Landwolf, friends, is right here. So you have Pepe, this is the boys club, Pepe's right here, and now you have Landwolf on the side here, okay? So Landwolf is like, the personality of Landwolf, it appeals to like most of the demographic actually in crypto. So they're probably between the ages of like 25 up to 40, don't take things too seriously. You can see he's always smoking a doobie pretty much, and like, you're like, he's the most mystical creature. He's like, you're literally a wolf on land, okay? So it's pretty much always joking and funny. It's really the spirit of crypto. Now, here's the thing. There were 2 Landwolves that get made and freaking rugged, okay? So the first Landwolf, as soon as Pepe starts going up, that's what people do, right? They see something on Pepe, they go, oh, wait, let's go and steal people's money, unfortunately, okay? So a Landwolf launches and the community gets rugged. So the insider dev, it launches, does a spike, and it just starts dumping immediately, okay? And I can't find the proper data for all of them, but they pretty much just look like this, okay? And here's the thing, friends. I remember last year, what ends up happening is my friend tells me about these, Landwolf's idea, okay? Because everybody got rugged. And I remember looking at the charts, and I actually posted about it. And I said, it's strange how these charts have the exact same pattern. There's a launch. It goes up, it smacks down. So it's red, green, red, green, red, green. If I show you what it actually looked like, I'll just get the highlighter here. So it went up and it goes like this, bang, green, red, like that. It just looked like that. And then finally it was done, 0, pretty much that. Now, what is this green and red part? Why is that? Why is that interesting? It's because, all right, friends, because I am a price action trader basically my whole life. I don't do that now, but I was trading, that's how I traded, right? So I know about how candles are formed and the price action behind them. So pretty much what was happening with the first 2 Landwolves that rugged is every time money would insert, the dev will just smack it down. He'll smack it down 20%. And then they keep shilling and they get everybody to insert money again. They smack it down 20%. So it goes up, down, like that. Bang, 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 bang. And then it was finally the season was over. Bitcoin starts to go down. Everybody disappears. All right, that's exactly what ends up happening. And it's during this season. So during Bitcoin going down here, these tiny red candles, everybody goes out and disappears. Okay, so the community gets butchered twice. Okay, now I didn't know about Landwolf back then. I didn't know what a Landwolf was. That's cute now, but I didn't know what it was, okay? So they get butchered twice, and the dev and his insider rug friends, they basically disappear. Now, the thing is, friends, these people are just unknown. We don't know who the hell these people are. It's 2 Landwolves. It could have been the same guy, different people. We don't know, okay? Just ruggers, that's it. Scammers in the same pool, okay? What happens is the community getting rugged down that much they want to participate in Landwolf. People still believe in it. They want the idea. So what they end up doing is they end up messaging the dev. They end up finding out one of the dev's telegrams or whatever. And they said, hey, man, the community still wants this. Can you please come back? Can you please come back? He doesn't respond, okay? And during this period, crypto enters an altcoin bear market winter during this period. If you remember right here, friends, corrupt chairman SEC Gensler, it's when he called every coin a security. It was down here. Now, don't let this chart fool you. Altcoins drop like 70 to 80%. All the meme coins basically go to zero in this period, even though Bitcoin goes up after this point, okay? So remember that. It's basically a nuclear winter for altcoins again. Pepe resets. Pepe drops 85%, okay? So the original community, after seeing these two rugs and being unable to contact the dev, right? I think they end up trying to contact him. I think he responds once saying, I remember, yeah, he responds once and he says basically like, yeah, I'm in. It's cool, right? We'll bring it back. That's what he basically said. Okay, we'll bring it back. So remember the community lead, people like saying, hey, doing a launcher, what do we do? Because no one knows what to do, right? And unfortunately, this is where like it takes another turn. The dev, one of the rug scum devers, all right, he can sniff that people still want Landwolf. So instead of doing the right thing and handing over the admin keys to the community and giving away the website and the Twitter socials for everyone to take over, instead of doing that, in the fourth quarter of last year, there was a gaming season that erupts. Do you guys remember? Alex Becker, Elliot trades, Supercoin goes up. Well, Avalanche is supposed to be like a bit of a gaming chain, and guess what ends up happening? For the third time, this guy it's these guys, obviously. For the third time, mysteriously, Landwolf launches again on Avalanche, and then they dump the exact same price action for the third time, and everyone's like wrecked again. Now, it's funny how it happens. There you go, friends. You see, this is the same price action I was talking about. This is 12 hours, but if you actually go down, you can actually see what ends up happening. Okay, this is what ends up happening. All right, so it's just these dirty little dogs, right? They do the same thing every time. You see that? Smack, smack, smack. So they just keep doing the same thing. You see that? And then pretty much just goes to zero. Okay, it just goes to zero and it rugs. There you go. So the gaming season comes. For the third time, the community gets rugged, all right? And they're like, bloody hell. So these people have the admin keys, and if there's no admin keys, they have all the supply. They have all the supply, all their coins and their friends hold it, and that they do it, all right? 3 times. So the dev, right, it was scummy. He could sniff that people wanted it, so they go and launch it again, okay? Now, the community, fed up with all the rugs 3 times, they say, you know what? We got to do a fair launch for us. We do a proper launch. We're just going to launch it. That's it. We launch it on Ethereum because that's where Pepe is. And that's it. We're going to do it. And guess what? Everyone was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then everybody returns back and it launches. And that is the address that you see here. That's this Landwolf that you see here. So as you can see, friends, right? The scam ones, what did they do? Okay. The scam ones, friends, what they end up doing is they have their run and then they die. So this is like a 12-hour chart. They die, literally. It drops. They all drop like 95%. And then it's just like Morse code. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And no one's talking about it. That's what they all did, okay? So this one is community grassroots, all right? So, however, this is where the story starts getting more spicy. So there were people who participated in this Landwolf early launch part. For all we know, friends, they're probably in part of the early rug ones too. We don't know. So they see, oh, community launch. Now the community removes, like I think they did like a, yeah, they basically got rid of the scammers that could get it pretty much. And they try to prevent like the botting and all the scamming and all the insiders, right? So one of these early 615 participator guys, what they end up doing is they jeet too early. So I know, it's crazy. They sold this one too early. They probably sold down here at like 1 million market cap. And then they'd watch it run all the way to 30. So they cheat too early and they can't get back their bag. So instead of buying back, what they do is, okay, this is what I've been told. They collude with other grifters, okay, because they see this Landwolf and they go, you know what? Let's try start a narrative. So what they do is they go to the older rug ones and they collect supply. And then once the insiders are in, then they start telling everyone. And they start telling everyone, this one's the real one. There's scammers, right? They start fooling everybody. So they collect in, and now the jeeters, unfortunately, are selling the bottom of the community relaunch to go buy the tops of that. And they're FOMOing and they're buying, go, yes, the market cap and the flipping and all this other stuff. So they're just buying on top of each other. So you can actually see on the time and sales, and here I have it for you, friends. I'm just going to show it to you, right? So I find the time and sales of the fake one, and you filter by these big clips. Look what they're doing. Dump 17K, 15K, 10, 15, bang, 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 50. Some guy dumped 59 grand in one clip, and then 30 grand, bang, bang, bang. They're just, I know, man, it's a dirty game. It's so dirty. Oh, it's so dirty. Hey, you got to learn the hard way. You know, I'll tell you, the market's going to teach you, all right? So, so seeing these clips, I'm like, man, oh, what a game. It's a tough game, friends. I know, it's a tough, it's it. So people chasing and doing and this is it. Okay, so you have to stand strong. You stand strong. I've got to remind you of something, okay? You know, Pepe, the Pepe we know that made it all the way to Binance, right? That did hit 4 billion market cap. It was not the first Pepe. It was like number 14. They tried many Pepes before that wouldn't work. None of them worked. In fact, friends, this is the funniest part. There was a guy, he made $1.2 million from just 200 bucks in Pepe. However, this guy bought the Pepe ICO in Feb 2023, just 2 months before the real Pepe launched. He bought, but guess how much he put in that in the rug, in the ICO rug? He put in $2,000 and he got rugged. So he put in $2,000 into the fake Pepe, the early one, he gets rugged. Then when the real Pepe launches, he throws in $200 because he's got PTSD. And that's the one that runs to $1.2 million for him. And then he's the one he market exits out. And I've got the Pepe chart here for you, friends. You can actually see him. He is the price action guy here. You see this wick? He woke up one morning and he was in so much shock, he just dumped the price 50%. That's him, this candle. I remember covering it. Like, he was in so much shock, he probably didn't even check the price. Because it was, friends, it was a bear market. There was like, no one ever believed any coin would ever go up again. He wakes up, he couldn't believe, he's like, is this $1.2 million? Bang! He just smacks it all out. Now, I think his total slippage was 30%. So, hey, he walks away with like, I don't know, 800 grand or whatever. But if he just held a bit longer, he would have, oh my gosh, thinking about this, his average sell was here. If he just held a bit longer and made it all the way to Binance, he would have like $5 million instead of 800K. So it's just crazy to see. So, but this was like the 10th, 14th Pepe, and the guy just got rugged before. See how tough it is, man? So currently, right, the fake Landwolf, like all these other ones, right, they've had FOMO runs. And there's ones on like Avalanche, on the chains and stuff. But it shows you how strong the idea is, okay? So this vampire attack, that's the crazy part. So you have a jeeter who sells the community relaunch too early and says, you know what, screw this. Let's go do that. Now, friends, I've also mentioned this before, but I've had some messaging, very suspicious messages and DMs from people. It's not suspicious, okay? I found out who these profiles are. They're known ruggers, okay? They've been trying to get me to defect. They've been trying to get me, hey, we got to like deal for you right now. Obviously, they got to try to warm me up. Now, I haven't been replying to them because I check out their profiles. I ask people around. They go, oh yeah, that person is a full-on rugger. They've been like in 6 different projects and stuff. Like, it's just filthy, 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 filthy. But that's what these grifters do, man. That's what these grifters do, friends. They're here. See, I told you got to be early to stuff. But what these people do is, okay, they're scum, okay? They get into anything and they just tell everybody they're early. So they price it in, they get out. They don't care. They don't care about the story and the narratives and anything else. So for these other ones, I don't know who the hell controls them. In fact, friends, you know, even with this Landwolf, I don't really know everybody who holds. All I know is my friends and family are in it. I like that it's cheap, man. 5-6 million market cap. And, right, you know, the community debt, friends, like I was there the whole time. Okay, I bought in last year into the rugged one. And then when we end up, the community's still there and there's people trying to take over and they're like, hey, we can't take a dev. He's not there. He's not there. He's replying, but not. And then we see this other one launch and people come back. So I'm part of it. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm trying to figure out this information. And I realize, oh my gosh, you have to do a relaunch, man. Because like, just imagine you wake up one day and then everything just got rugged because you wanted to buy the old one and that guy just found where his wallet was. You know what I mean? That's what happens many, many times, friends. Do you want to enrich one of the early scum dev ruggers? They wake up one day, they finally find their key address, man. What a disaster that would be, playing in the unknown like that. No way would I ever risk that. Now, the 615 is the ending on contract address for this Landwolf. This is funny, friends. I looked up the number of 615, the meaning. Look at this artwork, by the way. All this artwork is getting stolen by the vampire ones. So the vampire ones are stealing the real community ones. They're slapping it to their own stuff and they're claiming it as theirs. They're trying to put on Dex tools, trying to get them trending. So they're actually taking it all from here. You know how I know, friends? Because what will happen is I'll find the cool meme. So this is how I know, right? I'll find the cool meme and I'll put it in the Telegram and I'll say, hey, someone should make a Landwolf cute one of this. And I'm not joking, 3 hours later, it's made. And I'm like, oh, this is really cool. It's really funny. I'll show you some of them later. They put a Landwolf theme on it. And so we all know it started from there. So I know, okay, this one only exists because I basically saw a meme out there. I said, hey, Landwolf looks good on this. And then the other ones steal it. So this is funny, right? The 615 number, you see at the end, very end, friends, 0615. A message that the angels are assisting you with the current important changes taking place in your life and making sure it all goes according to the divine plan. I remember reading this. I was like, man, what are the chances that divine plan appears with this angel number 615, okay? The choices you have made and the actions you have taken will lead to better life. And you are encouraged to stay brave, courageous, and optimistic as you will soon see these positive changes take effect. I was like, man, what are the chances this angel number 615 that we're looking at is the contact address and it has something like stated plan, divine plan? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. But look, I'm going to show you this other artwork first. Just check this out, man. You have, this is a Landwolf, obviously the picture chart. When I'm making this, like it's down in the 5 million, 6 million market cap. Sees this, friends, and you're seeing, right, everyone have his 0615. This is Pepe in the boys club. You've noticed in the background, we do not accept AVAX, right? This is inside in the locker room. Landwolf. You see on this shoulder armor here, 0615. So, friends, there are like hundreds of these. Basketball, Landwolf, 0615 million adventures. So, Landwolf. This is actually pretty funny, the Jurassic Park one. This is Pepe knighting Landwolf. Okay, so it's amazing to see. This is him. I don't know what he's carrying, friends. Some sort of egg. The golden egg. And this is the funny one. Pepe, come with me if you want to live. The green candles, okay? And this is awesome. This is like the Michelangelo art, right? Which is Pepe and Landwolf, everyone chilling out, having fun. This is the boys club, okay? And this is obviously the time and sales that I showed for you before. So as you can see, all that artwork is just getting made, and then you're having this vampire stuff going. But it's a dirty, dirty game, okay? So with this other one, I'm telling you, I'm not rotating out. I don't really care. I'm telling you the story, friends, because you got to know this stuff. It's your competitive edge that builds over time. These connections get forged. This is what it is, man. You only need one home run. Imagine Pepe goes to 100 billion valuation. So this is the stuff that ends up making it. Okay, so obviously you got a plan, right? What if the other Landwolf keeps going up? I don't care. I'm not touching it. I don't care how much it goes up. There's plenty of other lottery tickets and stuff out there. I am not cursing myself, but we got rugged 3 times. You're like, hey, we're not going to rug you again, surely. Okay, so you just got to be careful when it comes to that, all right? So with these other tokens, the devs, they've got the token supply. They've given it to all their friends. You don't know who they've dispersed it out to. They spread it out, okay? There's ruggers, grifters, every dirty trick in the book, okay? They're stealing material, friends. They're stealing the material. What do? It's crypto. There's vampire attacks everywhere, you know? They'll falsely claim that their work is their own, right? And you got to think, right? The old devs, they wouldn't even hand over control of the old Telegram channels. You know, the community try to take over the Telegram. They're like, hey, you want to get the Telegram, bro? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, the keys, the socials, nothing. They don't hand nothing over. They just disappear, right? So, you know, just so they can launch their own rugs again and again, you know? And guess what? These other people, they could be related. All I know is that's it. They're the outsiders, and to me, evil. I don't want anything to do with them. I don't care what happens. So, I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want, friends. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. There's no way I'm touching this other junk. I don't really care, okay? So, it's funny. This is also sad. One of the ruggers in one of the contracts, he's got a network of scum friends. And one of them ends up, I think someone in the Landwolf community is trying to like reach out, like, hey, can you get back in contact with him? Tell him to reply back to the messages. And he was missing for a while, and they figured out he made so much money dumping, he basically took a work holiday, you know? Now, I heard the rumor was, I don't know where, apparently the guy lives in Australia. One of them lives in Australia. You know what I mean? So who knows how much he made. Maybe the very, very early ones, maybe they made like a couple of $100 grand. And he's like, oh, okay, sweet. Remember, friends, the market cap back then, it peaks like 3 to 4 million. He probably cashes out, you know, 100K, 200K. He's like, oh, okay, sweet. I'll take a holiday out. There's just evil people all over the place, man. It's just so scummy. Okay, so what about the strategy, right? So the strategy, I am still playing for the Ribbeting. Remember, the Ribbeting is Pepe or some sort of meme coin, friends. Some sort of meme coins should go to 100 billion valuation this cycle. Doge in the last cycle hit 85 billion with a B, and SHIB hit 45. So you have 85 Doge, 45 billion for SHIB. That was last cycle. Surely we go bigger and better this time, right? Something's going to hit 100 billion. I'm hoping it's Pepe, but we don't even need it to be Pepe, right? Pepe, it hit 4 billion in this recent swing up. I mean, if it goes back to like 40 billion, you just got to think if Pepe's 40 billion, the residuals, the power. You understand? That's what I'm playing for. The Ribbeting, okay? The Ribbeting. Now, a lot of you guys, you're in friends, a lot of you guys in the other coins and stuff here and there. Good luck to all these. They're launching on every single chain. The world's going nuts for this. It's also pseudo-related to Donald Trump and his resurgence, okay? Obviously, friends, we're not a political channel. Don't have any political affiliation whatsoever. I love everyone. I'm just telling you that there seems to be a correlation with this type of like rebellion against the system and the resurgence of Donald Trump. So remember, friends, we're not here to judge anyone. Don't care what part of political spectrum you are. Okay, I have no political spectrum. Just telling you that this is events happening in the world. We've got an election this year. It's timely. And what if they're pro-crypto? You know what I mean? So they're going to have to be pro-crypto. So, okay, so personally, okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm standing firm foot. And I'm not telling my friends and family, hey, let's all go join this other one where there's like, friggin', they've rugged us 3 times. Surely they're not going to do it again, right? All these shadow people and stuff. Okay, so I'd rather stay in the real community, runs that feel safe, rather than just join the jeeter vampires. And look, I've heard stuff like they've got a 1% tax in the treasury. Now, friends, they do that. This is the funny part, okay? They put the tax so that they don't need to dump from the treasury coins and FUD everybody out. They put a 1% trading tax so that it collects into ETH, into a wallet, and they can spend that on marketing, okay? Because the coins that don't do that, they're like, hey, we don't have a tax. Okay, where do you think they get the money from? That's right. They're dumping they're dumping, and that's how they get the money. You know, now it's just not, look, of course, every coin founder and stuff, they have to dump and do that. It's just not nice when meme coins are already so volatile. Like, we just don't want to, you just don't want to say, oh, the main thing is selling. Like, even though it's going to be okay, but I'm just showing you there's different advantages and disadvantages with this, okay? So they have marketing deployment for the 615. And of course, though, no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, right? We're leveraged on Ethereum. Everyone seems to be leveraged on Ethereum. We need Ethereum to rise. We need a $5,000 ETH, Ethereum ETF, and all of these. And remember, crypto is really, really wild. So we're probably going to see more vampire attacks like this on many coins. Like, for example, there are political coins out there, you know, on Solana, on Coinbase. They're related to Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Friends, I'm telling you right now, what you think you're the only person with the idea? Yeah, they're gonna get vampire attacked to hell. People are gonna come out and just basically like, hey, you want, because Donald Trump coin, for example, is 250 million. I think it peaked at $500 million. Guess what? Okay, you want to be earlier to Donald Trump again? Let's go make a new one, another chain. That's it. And people just start buying and people participate. Okay, so that's really, really, really important to when it comes to like actually just trying to figure this out. But we're here with the real community. I know I am. Okay, so I can't tell you what to do. I'm just explaining to you, hey, I found the story. I've been here the whole time. I've seen all unfold, and I've just got this out here so clear, so you understand what's going on. Because man, it's kind of crazy, right? Everything in crypto has a story like this, but we just don't have enough time to learn about it. So I think at the end of the day, if we go through different scenarios, right? What if the world wakes up to the fake rug runs and then this one goes nowhere? Okay, sweet, I don't really care, because I know if you give me 10 of these scenarios, 9 out of 10 times, okay, you get rugged again. 9 out of 10 times, okay? I don't care about that 1 in 10 that it goes up. I don't care, okay? But what about the other scenario? What if the other one jeets down and then we start climbing up? What happens then? And then we re-flip them. That'll be such, you gotta think, be optimistic, man. What a powerful narrative that would be if the other one gets re-flipped again, friends. So if you can put it on a log chart, you still have all the targets are still here, 100 million, 400, hell at the moon. So, but look, friends, there could be a path where everyone wins, okay? And that what I told you, that the Ribbeting, it could be where, okay, Pepe hits a certain size, everything goes up. You know, remember, think about it. Pepe's gone up so far. Everything related to Pepe is doing okay. It's just that everyone, you just gotta think, man. Landwolf's hot. Everyone's really coming for it. You gotta think. Now, here's the thing. They forked Andy and Brett and all these. Everyone's just spamming it. Boys Club, Boys Club, Boys Club. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. This is digital Wild Wild West. Cowboys, pew, 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 yeehaw. Like, it's just going crazy. So what are the rules? I don't know. I can just tell you, right? No way I'm going to the shadowy people one, okay? So it's going to be 615, 615. That's all we can do, friends. These things, you know, they're risky. It's risky. It all depends on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And look, you never know, man. I've even said to people, hey, has anybody planned for what if the next narrative is some chain that doesn't even exist yet and we don't know? You know what I mean? Like, you just got to be ready for anything. So, like I said, 90% call, 10% lottery. We cheer on the lotteries. And hey, maybe this grows on to something bigger and better by the end of the day. Let's see where Ethereum lands within the next 12 months. Like, subscribe. Tell mum and dad you love them. Catch you soon.